Well, thank you very much, Samson. There is only one candidate for NRM, and that is Rose Kabageni. Yes, true, there were NRM primary elections where one of the contestants came back as an independent, and indeed the race is between the NRM flag bearer and that independent. The other candidates from the other parties are inconsequential in my view, but they add to the democratic flavor here in Kisoro. But the race is between the two candidates. And the president, who is also the chairman of NRM, has been here in Kisoro today. He addressed two rallies, and he was very clear, his message was very clear, that NRM stands with the flag bearer and advised the voters of Kisoro to vote the bus. And we are doing all it takes to mobilize the voters in Kisoro to remain with the NRM. In any case, Kisoro is an NRM stronghold, and the message we are giving them is that the NRM candidate is that one who has the flag. The other independent is now not on the ticket of NRM, and the voters out there know, and we are very hopeful that come Thursday, they should be able to vote our flag bearer, Rosa Kabageni.
Doc, you are a vice chair for NRM Western, so you definitely know the kind of gravitas that Mr. Mateke holds within Kisoro area. He is also the NRM district chair. He is clearly on the side of the independent candidate. Won't this affect the outcome?
Well, I think the mistake my chairman, Dr. Mateke, made was to take a side when the candidates were still contesting for the flag. Usually the advice we give leaders of NRM is that when our members are contesting for the flag, then we keep off and wait for the voters to decide, and then we come to back the person who has won the flag. I think that was a mistake on his side. He's going with the candidate, but he will lose with the candidate. And it's an act of indiscipline, but we shall manage it. We shall manage it. He came for the rallies, the first rally he was there, and we are managing the situation. It's not alarming. And we are talking to all those who are supporting the independent to get back online to support the flag bearer.
I mean, if it so happens, God knows what will happen, we also don't know. If it happens that the independent wins, can the media report that NRM was beaten in Kisoro?
Well, if she wins, then you will say the independent candidate who had stood in the NRM primaries has won. That's what it would mean. Yes, she would have defeated the flag bearer of NRM. So that's how you report. But it will not happen. We are working very hard, day and night, to make sure that the voters are ready to cast their ballot in favor of the flag bearer, whose symbol is the yellow bus. And Kisoro is yellow. And therefore, what you are describing, we don't expect it to happen.
Dr. Chris Bariomunsi, thankfully I am an anchor here for some time, and I want you and I to make a date that I'll interview you on Thursday or Friday after the results, and I'll ask you about the